Okay, we're back in the new Blackhawk mod. This is the DAP mod, DAP. I don't know what DAP stands for, but this is the armed variant. The version 2.0, I can't remember if it comes with the DAP mod or if this is the DAP mod is part of the, I think it's the version 7 armed Blackhawk mod, but right after 2.0 came out, the armed version was updated to work with 2.0. So right now I've got 2 door gunners, I've got some rockets on there, and gun pods. So the sun's going down here in Syria, so what we're going to do is just get cranked up here, and this is my first time messing with the firearms and the weapon system on here, so I watched a video on it. We'll just flow through it real quick and hopefully get up and just kind of cruise around and shoot random trees. Just get the lights on, so I'll screw with it. So something I want to go over real quick. I had to watch a video on this before we hop in the air. So kudos to the guy who went through this. But for the armed Blackhawk mod, so you've got your armament panel here. So this is going to be your master arm. Zoom in here, master arm. And then you're going to select between your guns, your rockets, and your Hellfires, and then your Stingers. So leave this off right now. You can fire pairs or singled for rockets. We'll just go ahead and throw it into pairs, and then you can rebel as well. Leave that in singles. I'm going to hop over here real quick. So you got an armament panel here for the miniguns in the back. You've got your AI gunners there. If you leave these 2 in the gunner position, AI is going to handle them. If you move them to flight, you can see that the miniguns pop to the end here are now pointing forward. I may be saying something that a lot of people already know. This is new news to me. I haven't messed with this, so we're going to leave this on. AI gunners, and we're going to power those on. So theoretically, if the AI has worked out and they're working, they'll fire. Right here, you're going to apply power to your pylons. So we'll go left and right, inboard, outboard. Now have power. What's cool is you've got a heads-up display. You can hide it if you want. You can bring it back up during the day. Let's see. Yeah, you got a grease pencil mark on here. You can move that around. I'm going to leave that off and put the heads-up display on. Go ahead and turn the power on. You can see that the gun and the rocket pylons have power to them because they're shown on the HUD. If we turn the master arm on and we select the guns, you can see the guns are selected. Again, you can see the rockets are selected. So we'll go ahead and select the guns, we'll leave the master arm off. The only other thing I'm going to say before I get this bird off the ground is a lot of people I've seen people asking about like basically the Jahimics. And I said this in my first video, but it only works with night vision. So right now, obviously I got nods on. You turn it on, now you've got your Jahimics. Now, obviously we're gonna leave that off because it's still daylight, but just to show that it works and there's no issues. Yeah, so we'll get this bird off the ground. As I lift off here, I've heard some complaints about the flight model, and I think she just takes a little getting used to. I think we're so used to the old version having a lot of play that getting used to how touchy she is now is taking just a little bit of work. That's all. And again, like the seahorse or seesaw thing, nose up, nose down, because she's a little twitchy. What I've found is once you get her off the ground, get established the direction you're going, let her nose over, give her a little collective. When you find that sweet spot, and I'm not perfect at it, but when you find that sweet spot, I've been giving her force trim, so of course I said that, let's fuck this up, but nose her over, give her some force trim, there we go, I'm off the rudder pedals. I'm not going to get off in the weeds on how to fly this thing because I'm not a real pilot, but I did have the honor of being friends with a real Black Hawk pilot, and from what he used to tell me, they very rarely use the rudder pedals. So I've just kind of mimicked that flying this mod since I've had it for years, and I typically only use the rudder pedals when I'm coming in for landing or taking off. So yeah, aside from that, we'll go ahead and squeeze a few rounds off here. Master arm on again. You see that I've got the gun pods here armed. Pretty cool. Got them on a second D10 there. Seem pretty spot on with the crosshair. Go ahead and select the rockets. I've got pairs. Very cool. Very cool for the Black Hawk. Nothing special if you used this kind of weapons before on other helos, right? But just another really neat thing to have for this mod, especially if you're flying with the boys or girls, and y'all are going out and trying to do any kind of CSAR stuff, and you're picking people up. This is a super cool thing to have. So yeah, that's about all the rambling I'll do. Getting a little darker here. Turn these lights up without being crashing. Alright. So yeah, we'll just cruise for a little bit. But that's really all I wanted to do for this video, is just show that the new ARM mod works very well, looks very good in VR, and is very functional to those who enjoy a multiplayer session with friends. It's just an outstanding addition, and I did get confirmation. I haven't done it yet, it's been years, it's probably been 3 years since I've done it, but the refueling probe does work. I've forgotten what I had it bound to extend it, but there is a quick mission, I believe, from what the developer said, where you can go practice air-to-air refueling. Probably do that here in an upcoming video, but it was a good time when I did it years ago, a whole video on it, so plan on trying that again here soon. But yeah, just an outstanding addition. It sounds like there's more to come on this mod, hopefully. It sounds like maybe some visual updates and stuff for the cockpit. I'm speculating, but that was kind of what I was taking from the release notes and what the dev was saying. So even if it was left as is, this has been just a fantastic module. So yeah, hope everybody enjoyed this. Hope you gained something out of it. If not, what else? Cool. And yeah, highly recommend going and downloading this. Can't get better for something for free. So.